Hey, what is up everyone, Forever Studios here, welcome back to another video, and guys, today we have a custom review on another minifig scale vehicle. Today we'll be taking a look at the minifig scale CIS tank, or for those who like to call it, the snail tank. And honestly guys, this is such a wonderful vehicle, or wonderful tank, or wonderful vehicle in general. Guys, this is from the designer 8th Brother Brick. He did a phenomenal job. Again, this will be used and is currently being used for my current build series, building Kashyyyk. I was looking for a design for one of these vehicles for a while now, and luckily someone by the name of Gooby commented and messaged me over on Instagram letting me know that his friend 8th Brother Brick had been designing one and sent me photos, or basically product photos of what he has been doing, and it came out fantastic. I saw the design pictures and I knew exactly which one I was going to pick. So of course, after the instructions were released, I of course picked them up and ordered all the parts. And honestly, I liked the design so much that I didn't just buy one, I bought two. Slide this one right over. So that's how much I love the design. I of course built two at the same time. I was planning on building two for the mock, and I ended up deciding, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the second one right off the bat. That way we can have both at the same time, and I can get them both built at the same time. So with that being said, 8th Brother Brick did a fantastic job. I'll leave a link in the description for Dave's Customs online. Basically, if you want to get these instructions for yourself, which I highly recommend because it's such a fantastic design. And honestly, again, if you want to recreate any Kashyyyk moments or something that you want to utilize this for, I highly recommend it. Honestly, is probably my favorite design on the internet for this snake droid, or this CIS assault tank. So with that being said, the price on this actually isn't that awful in my opinion. The price can run you between $80 and $90, which sounds like a lot, but honestly, for this kind of vehicle, is really nice. And most of the parts are, you know, that probably going to cost you the tread or some of these bigger parts. Other than that, the parts are really not that expensive, and honestly, if you go through your own Lego collection, you can probably find most of the parts. I think I had around 50, 55, almost 60% of the parts. So again, it does help if you go through your own parts to kind of pick and find the pieces that you need. That way it does end up saving, because you don't have to end up spending as much as you would if you just bought it brand new and all brand new parts. But again, this tank looks fantastic, but $80, if you're just going off of that, again, the price may vary from store to store. You might be able to get a deal, or again, you can go through your collection to save a bit that way. There is 507 parts on this build, and overall, like, the detail on this thing is really nice. It doesn't have that overly detailed vehicle that, you pack so much of it, there's just too much. This has that really nice kind of a combination of the both, where it's simple but also looks fantastic. Like, the overall viewing of this thing just looks super cool. It gives it that, episode 3 feel, like from Kashyyyk, but it also gives you that, it's not overly detailed but under detailed. I'm trying to get, it's a really nice mixture of the two. But yeah, this thing, it just looks fantastic. There are a couple features to this, of course, being that the turret can go up and down. Now, I have a slight problem with mine. Again, this is probably because of the parts I used or the parts I have. Again, and this might vary with others, is this piece right here tends to fall off a lot. It's only held in by one stud. But honestly, that could just be me. But honestly, like, if I don't bump it, it won't come off. But the turrets do go up and down, so you can, like, aim them whatever direction you want. You can kind of mess with the little antennas right here however you like. This was a really unique, I guess, design choice that I never thought of using before. It uses the flexi tubes. That's what these are. These aren't normal poles. These are flexi tubes, and basically you fit a minifigure hand inside it, and that gives it that grip, as well as, it gives it that antenna feel, which is actually pretty cool in my opinion. I've never seen that design choice, or I guess use in a model before, so it's really cool to see. Overall, the tread does move, so you can, like, roll it around like that if you want, so that is pretty cool. The underside tires, or the tread underneath, doesn't actually move because it's not on wheels. It's actually just built onto it to kind of give it aesthetic, I guess you could say. But honestly, that's not that big a deal, because I'm not going to be rolling this around I'm going to be utilizing this for Kashyyyk, of course. Now, for this model, unlike others, I normally say that models or custom vehicles, I would say, is mainly purposed for is like custom builds or for mocks or something like that, or display purposes. Honestly, I think that this is one of the models you can actually just kind of play around with, like if you have a little kid, because again, this is around $80, and if you'd rather purchase this than maybe an $80 General Grievous Starfighter or something like that, and build this, then, you know, you could have some really fun, get a couple clone troopers, and kind of have it, you know, a little battle scenario or something like that. So again, this is really cool. Again, I did like it so much, I did bought a second one. Probably only buying these two just because that's all I need. But honestly, like, they look really cool right next to each other. I don't know. Honestly, in my opinion, it's really cool. And again, just seeing kind of two right next to each other is just even cooler, in my opinion. So with that being said, again, if you guys want to check out the instructions for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description to Dave's Customs. Again, huge shout out to Eighth Brother Brick for such a fantastic design. He did such a great job with this, and like, again, this is definitely my favorite design I've seen out on the internet for the CIS tank. And huge thank you to Gooby for actually sending me the messages, letting me know about this wonderful design. Again, if you guys want to check this vehicle out, go ahead and check out the build series, building Kashyyyk in Lego. I'll be utilizing two of these. Now that I have these reviewed, I'm actually going to be utilizing one of this one right here for something very special in the next week. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, definitely show some love by smashing that like button, as well as if you're new to this channel, definitely subscribe. And I will catch you stud stackers in the next video. Bye-bye.